Good. Same lineup, no change except veg in between the pipe, and same old, same old.
This is an opportunity to play a team you played just a few days ago practically at this point. What's the biggest lessons you learned about your team in that first game?
Well, I thought we played really well. I think it was a good game. I think we forced them to some turnovers. I know they will be prepared for that. So, no, that will be a little bit of a different game. I think it's a team who has a really good pace. They have a lot of speed. They like possession, those kind of things. But we have to do what we have to do, which is putting a lot of pressure, winning our battles, protecting the inside. Those kind of things will lead our success.
What's the keys to defending players like Nate McKinnon, Mari Natchez, who are off to hot starts this season?
And they play with McCarr, so they make sure they match him. So it's all about time and space and speed. Get in their ice early and make sure we have a lot of structure. I think they feed off transition a lot, and when they can get going and gather their speed from there, they're tough. They're tough to spot to slow down. They feed the slot a lot. So it's all about managing the puck, getting above them, being physical with them, cutting their time and space, and playing with the puck as much as possible. So that's a good recipe.
Top line has been producing a lot of goals over the last few games. We talked a lot about Schmaltz and Keller post game. I'm curious, what does Barrett Hayton add to those two?
I think he's exactly what the doctor prescribed for that line. He drives the net really hard. He has a net presence. He's really good on the forecheck, really good on the draws, really good on the D-zone situation. He has a great awareness. His reload is great. He's a good all-around player, so I think he's exactly the kind of a mix you want to have on the line. I think he's what complete the line really well. I think if you look at individually, those three guys, they have quality who mix really well together.
2 game winners for Dylan Guenther already this season. Is he kind of a go-to guy where you feel comfortable if you need a goal, you can go to him and count on him for that goal?
I feel comfortable in any situation. If we protect the lead, if we need a goal, if it's a tie game, I think he's a good all-around player who has a lot of speed and a really good brain.
Announcement this morning that Jazz are moving their practice facility next door. What does that do for you guys with the hockey team, kind of the chance to maybe collaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I think we always communicate with them, and I think we like each other as an organization or with Coach Hardy and stuff like that. But I think it will be an opportunity to get even closer and maybe have the opportunity to share some views and stuff like that. On not on the tactic, but more on culture and how we run our thing, and on as well all the technology, the high performance, and the medical part and everything. I think that will be a plus.
What are some of those takeaways that maybe you've learned from Will Hardy or just being with kind of New York basketball in general?
Well, it's more about how their culture is versus how our culture is, and what's the ups and downs and stuff like that. I think I'm interesting. I already talk about seeing how they organize their day, how they organize their practice, how they work on their tactic versus individual skills and stuff like that. That would be interesting to share vision.
Things are going well. You win 3 in a row, but the players I just talked to in the locker room all said we can do better.
Yep.
Is that a good attitude to have while they're winning games, to know they can improve?
Yeah, and that's for me, it's part of the growth, the maturity of our team. I would talk about it after the last game. 2-2 after 2, it was just business as usual. It was not hey, we dominate, we didn't score, we're 2-2, we cannot lose that game. That was none of that. That was a 20-minute game, we're in good shape, we're playing well, we're good. And we went in the third period and we got 3 shots. So I like the mindset of our guys in that. So it's the same thing for schedule moving ahead. Okay. Whatever is the opponent, whatever is the game yesterday or the last week, we have a game today. We're ready. We know what we have to do. And I agree with the player, we have a lot of growth still. I just had a conversation with Alex Kerfoot. We were just talking and just saying, hey, what do you think of the play and everything? And we're talking about where we think there's still growth in our cohesion as a team and our structure in all 3 zones. I repeat myself, but it's a race for improvement. That's what 82 is. 82 games, it's a race for improvement. We need to improve more than the other teams.
With the addition of Peterka to that Cooley line, is it too early to, for lack of a better word, see an identity forming with the three of them?
Yeah, it is too early. I think, I mentioned that I really like the third period of JJ last game. I think he really stepped up. And I think we need consistency on that line to know exactly what exactly is their identity and their upside. I already have a really high trust in Cools and Gunnar and JJ. Starting Colorado, play them against the top line right from the get-go. So, and them and Schmaltzy. So I have trust. I have a high trust in Cools, what he can do both sides of the puck. But still, their game, we're talking about their growth in our game. Their line has a lot of growth ahead of them still. I think they're still looking for their identity and the consistency. But I think they're already playing good hockey. But I can see even more upside.
You just mentioned Kerf there. Any idea how close he is to coming back?
No clue. I know he's not close.
Would your team have a better chance at beating the Jazz in a game of basketball, or would the Jazz have a better chance at beating your team in hockey?
I think none of those two will happen. I think both will be 100-0. Thank you.